Alright, what's up y'all, it's LakerFan here. In today's video, as you can see by the title, what we're going over is, in my opinion, the best way. There's really one major tip. The best way of how to stop these playmaking sharpshooter pie chart guards. So for instance, you have like the playmaking shot creators. You peep the lineups too, it'll give you a little insight of how this game works. Kitchen is on CB Chillin', he's on a rim sharp, and then Cook's on a pure point forward. And then they have a pure glass and the playmaking sharpshooter pie chart combo at the one that I'm talking about, and a pure sharp with two. Anyway, best tip on how to stop this stuff. You know, you have your it's like considered a playmaking shot creator. This guy is a shot creator. You have the offensive threats. There's all types of different titles for these builds, but realistically all it comes down to is they're about a 6'4", 6'5", playmaking sharpshooter pie chart, and I'm explaining to you guys how to stop them properly. Now you see we get a nice slip on there. I'll explain that a little bit further as the game moves on, and actually that was a good little thing to take. Now here's the learning process, and I'm gonna rewind this. Here's the learning process of how this guy's going to be playing. So I'm just guarding him normal, coming up the court. Boom, he hits this hezzy. You know, I'm thinking like, oh, he'll probably speed boost off of it. But realistically, anytime anybody does this hezzy right here, boom, they're just behind the back and straight over back toward the middle. And as you can see, I'm already out of position. And big man is kind of, you know, down low. And there's really nothing good coming out of this because I'm chasing hard. You know, I'm a 6'5" guard. We're mostly trying to play front back. And Kitchen is obviously... he's just too slow in most situations to like play proper help defense. So that's what it just comes down to. We got to play a lot of front back, and it's not really. Now don't get me wrong, this pure lock is a demon as far as interior defense. I know you guys have already seen that in the videos, but anyway, Cook takes it in on the pure rim, gets not even blocked, but just like, you know, the phantom block where just all that block rating and interior defense make you miss. Anyway, we get out in transition, he gets the dunk. Now here's where you're gonna see I'm making my adjustments, and this is the biggest thing as a defender you have to do. You see, now I'm playing him, I completely give the hezzy up and like the drive, because I know he's not looking to just do the hezzy. I'm gonna let you guys know, it's a very uncomfortable thing to do that moving hezzy and then try to not move at all, because it will just drift you forward. So he's never gonna do that move and then just pull up from three right away. He's either going to drive off of it, maybe hit a step back to the corner and Kitchen has to help, or he's gonna do this where he just warps back to the inside. Now I'm shading him to the inside again. You see, if I get beat in that direction, then so be it. That's just what it'll be. Now I'm shading him to drive because his big man can't shoot. So really, this is what it all comes down to. And then you see he just doesn't have enough finishing ability to really dunk it, but they get a lucky lob in my opinion. And I don't know how tall that big man is, but like I said, I just don't think dude should be too equipped to finishing those lobs. But I don't know, it wasn't like it's too crazy or anything. But anyway, I wanna, and I apologize, like I said, for anybody who doesn't like the rewinds, but I know I got a lot of people out here who do appreciate these breakdowns. So the downside, they put the guard on Kitchen right in the left corner, and you would think like, oh, we could just attack that matchup, but usually I like to attack the pick and roll no matter who it is and just know the tendencies. Now, if they have two guards on me, then we're just going to run slips all day, because generally they're going to switch everything, and the guard just can't hang with me rebounding wise, and they know that, so they put the big man on me. And when the big man's on me, he's too slow to do any type of help defense, so he's just stuck down low basically, and there's nothing to do about it. So what you're going to see a lot of is the guard eating on pick and rolls, because you know there's not going to be a help defense. Now, like I said, bro, I got 95 speed. The big man has like probably 48 or like 52, something like that. It's not a good situation. Anyway, you see I'm shading the back to the screen like I always say, and it's still doing it right here. He tries to wiggle back toward the middle and I get the steal. But anyway, long story short, with the pick and roll point that I wanted to make is just that the big man is too slow, so it makes our pick and roll very easy to read. If they put the two guards on me, then corner help defender with the big man is just not very good at, like, you know, helping off the corner, and then it's just pretty easy to read is all I'm saying. Now you see right here, this is the perfect thing that I want to explain. The way that I guarded him in this corner, I catch up to contest the shot still. Nobody's putting this kind of shot up. Now the only way he has to go here, because the big man's not in the paint, is literally to drive, but Kitchen's cutting that off because he realizes the big man can't shoot. He gets a BS layup to go up, and then gets the putback dunk. I don't know, bro. You see what I'm saying? Like, these dudes just be out here getting bailed. I would never get something like that to happen on my big. But then again, I guess I'm not a big. I'm like a 6'9" small forward. But regardless, so now they're playing sides. I think sometimes Cook be kind of overreacting. to the pick and rolls right here. You see, like, again, just slowing it down, and then boom, come my way, and then, but unfortunately, like, we just mistimed it. Again, it's just such a, honestly, bro, it's like an ugly thing. Pick and roll can be so beautiful when you run it properly and you're on the same, you know, you're on the same page with your guard. But when you're not, bro, it's the ugliest stuff ever, bro. Like, it's just, it makes me cringe sometimes to watch the way that we run this pick and roll. Cook's not really, he don't really be running guard like that. Kitchen don't really be running big man. You see, Kitchen gets the nice chase down block right there. He really had the left corner wide open, but I got the steal on the big man. We out in transition. Now we're back to the pick and roll defense again, just to kind of highlight the whole point of this video, where, again, I'm shading away from the pick, or like, you know, him away from the pick. I'm not shading away from the pick. I'm shading him away from the screen. So again, boom, forcing him to the drive. He just has nowhere to go with it. The big man can't shoot. So it's just, and you see right here, I get out of position. Me and Kitchen go for the switch, but I just got behind the big man as well. You would make the point that, like, well, Laker, there's not many bigs who just can't shoot, like, as far as comp wise. Well, I'll put it like this. I have a big man who can't shoot, but my dude's just too quick to be playing like any good help defense or anything like that, or to be able to just, like, you know, completely take away the three-pointers. I don't know. Long story short, I've been saying that, and you see, again, I play for the behind the back off the hezzy. It's just, it's so easy to read these guards, bro. They be on some bull, like, bro, a lot of these guys don't know another move other than literally just this, like, hezzy behind the back. Now, anyway, I get stuck right here, and I wanna point this out too. Now, for those of you who have been around my channel, you know how I have a 6'9", what I like to call a big man, and that's because I feel like these bigs are so, like, worthless. Now, no disrespect to Kitchen, because he plays as good of defense as he can, but at the end of the day, a 6'11" rim sharp like what he's got, or like 6'10" is what he actually is, but he's just, obviously he's looking to play paint defense. Now, I get stuck on a screen so bad here that it's just impossible to get off. Now, his hesitance of stepping up and fully switching right here is what's creating that. Or what I like to do in the head D is just completely bump the guard and make it so they literally just cannot shoot the ball. And then as soon as I do that, then back all the way up. But if you can't do that if you don't have enough speed, you can't just give up so much ground. So it just translates to not the best perimeter defense. Now, the fact that he can shoot obviously helps our offense, because if he weren't able to shoot, me and Cook, our pick and roll wouldn't work at all. Nonetheless, my ISO wouldn't work. Cook's ISO wouldn't work. It's just how that's how it is. But anyway, you see, nice switch by Kitchen right there. We had a little miscommunication, and this is where we started to miscommunicate quite a bit. I'm obviously trying to strap this guard up, so I just want to stay on him no matter what. Now, what they tried to do was run a lot of wraps to get me off of him and force Cook onto him. Right here, I feel like I really don't think there's any reason to, like, not switch that. Again, it's just miscues by me and Cook. Like, our chemistry was super lacking with this lineup. Normally, I'm the big man. Cook kind of plays like the corner spot, and then Kitchen plays point guard. In this lineup, we were running me as like a screen setting point guard, and then Cook as the point guard, but at the 2, and then Kitchen as the big man. It's just a complete role reversal. It was just about a bunch of garbage and nonsense that we just don't normally run. Now, I will say, I love running on this pure lock. It's just, honestly, bro, what I like doing it on it most, and you see, again, Kitchen's lack of speed kind of gets him there, but what I like doing on him most is actually playing the big man spot, bro. This hedge defense with 95 speed, and a lot of people might think, like, yo, your rebounding gotta be whack, though. Not really, bro. Like, again, you see these, they put this big man on me. Now, that is one thing about this lineup, is it allows us to have a big guy in the corner with a guard on him for the most part. But anyway, again, you see me just completely strapping this up. Now we're playing, now that the screen's around him, I'm playing him away from the pick. Unfortunately, they reposition the screen, and then I get kind of caught on the wrong side of it. Now, that can be a problem as far as when you're shading so hard, because then when they run the screen to the opposite side, then you're kind of screwed. But it's just quick adjustments you have to make as far as where you're positioned, and it's a lot easier than it looks. It's just I kind of messed up a little bit right there. So anyway, now, again, from back, we're playing this. Again, when they're playing such simple and easy to read front back, where this big man is nowhere near the screen, and why is that? Everybody will be like, oh, but the big ain't playing no help defense, he gotta be trash, bro. Well, my dude that's setting picks has 95 speed, bro. Like, you guys think, like, if you were put in this exact situation, what would you do differently? Because right now it's 19 to 18. I know a lot of people be talking trash about, like, how, you know, everybody we play against is complete trash. Well, bro, it's because I understand, like, situations. I mean, it's 19 to 18. If the big man helps out at all right now, then that's game. he gives up an easy dunk on a slip because I just slipped through the middle. This is the best percentage of thing to do, but Cook hit a big shot right there, and it was a nice game sealer right there. Anyway, I go 6 for 6 with 12 points. The guard ended up with 6 on 2 for 2 for 3, but I don't know. Long story short, I feel like one was not on me, the other was kind of like just a bad pick and roll situation. But anyway, other than that, I hope y'all enjoyed the video and hope you learned something. Long story short, the point is shade them away from the screen, lead them toward the paint, especially if you have a big man who is good at interior defense. And then even if you don't, I think you just need a build that has at least like solid chase down ability. If you can lead them into the paint, a lot of play sharps aren't gonna be able to finish like all that well. You see, bro, beautiful move right there. Like now I'm just showing a couple clips as I'm wrapping up what I'm talking about here. But again, a lot of play sharps, I'll just call them that. I know a lot of people be so tight on, you know, what builds are called. They're like, bro, it's a playmaking shot creator. Well, it's also an offensive threat. It's also a shot creator. You see this man Cook out here wilding sometimes, bro. I don't know. This wasn't our ideal lineup by any means. I'll just put it like that. So the fact that we beat some comp with it too is honestly a little bit impressive as well. But obviously we all know what we're doing to some extent. But anyway, I think that's all for the video. I hope you guys all got the point that I was trying to get across of the playmaking shot, of the playmaking sharp combos, where long story short, you just lead them into the paint, try to get the chase down blocks. If you don't have a guard that's capable of it, you must have some completely trash defense, considering you probably got 2 guards that are exactly like the ones I'm talking about, in which case you probably didn't make it to the end of the video because you're tired of me talking trash about your build. But anyway, nah, long story short, like I said, I know I've said that like 5 times, but really, like I said, you just got to lead them into the paint and definitely play away from that side that the screen, play toward the side the screen is going to. If he's gonna try to come to the pick every single time because he can't get open from 3 otherwise. It's simple as that. So anyway, hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you did, feel free to drop a like, sub if you're new, all that good stuff. Turn on them noties. I got a lot of tips videos, a lot of just, you know, showing you how to do certain things, my opinions on like top builds, stuff like that, mixtapes, gameplays, all types of stuff. So if you enjoyed the video and you enjoyed the commentary, feel free to drop a like, sub if you're new, all the good stuff. And if you made it to the end of the video, put dope in the comments. That's all. So anyway, like I said, hope y'all enjoyed. And on that, take it easy, man. Peace.